definitely have ran into to put on the dress. I mean, you have to have boundaries. You have to have.
Kevin Hart may have said that a couple of years back, but unfortunately, Kevin has not only gone against his principle of not wearing a dress, he has also been caught in compromising situations that are starting to have a negative impact on his career and the people around him. Recently, Kevin Hart got in trouble as a video of him and Diddy in a compromising position surfaced on the internet. The video went from being taken as a joke to being taken as a big deal within a twinkle of an eye. Y'all know it's been a while since Diddy has been getting his reputation tainted left and right, from getting sued for allegations and DV multiple times, to his houses getting raided by Homeland Security. The last couple of months have been a nightmare for Diddy, but interestingly, Diddy isn't the only one getting his secrets exposed or suffering from his name being dragged on the internet. Anyone who has been tight buddies with Diddy has also been getting the treatment Diddy has been receiving, except for their houses getting raided or them being sued. About Diddy's close buddies' secrets getting out, Kevin is currently in that crisis. Kevin must have thought he'd just be on the sidelines of things, while Diddy, his supposed brother in the industry, is in hot water for several reasons. Anyway, Kevin's name has also been mentioned in a few tabloids concerning his closeness to Diddy, and for another major reason. That reason is Cat Williams going on the Club Shay Shay podcast and opening up some things about Kevin that the public wasn't aware of.
Behind my back, I'm nothing. I'm just a regular old comedian that's bitter and jealous. But in my face, no. The king has walked in and they have to respect it only because I've not taken the shortcuts. I've not been funded. They pay you to not talk about things they don't want you to talk about.
However, that's not as pressing as the leaked video of Diddy and Kevin that is currently making rounds online. In the leaked video, Diddy and Kevin could be heard gossiping about some other celebrities. These two weren't just gossiping. They were seriously throwing dirt on those celebrities' names, like they hadn't seen or met them before. Diddy and Kevin must have thought they were having a private conversation, but unknowingly to them, another person was in the same room, and they had recorded their private conversation. While it's understandable that everyone shares tea with their close friends from time to time, the public doesn't see it that way in this case. The people they were talking badly about were supposed to be in the same circle as them. So it goes with the saying that Diddy and Kevin can't be trusted, regardless of how close anyone thinks they are to them. So, who leaked the video? Y'all can already guess that it was 50 Cent. Well, 50 Cent is known to be Diddy's biggest hater. So whenever he gets the opportunity to hurt or make fun of Diddy, he wouldn't hesitate to do it, even if he has to pay for it. Oh yeah, you heard that right. Paying for that video clip is the most plausible way 50 Cent could have gotten possession of the footage. How else could 50 Cent have gotten it? He definitely wasn't in the room with Kevin and Diddy when they had the conversation, so that's out of the options for him having the footage. Yeah, 50 Cent may be high up in terms of connections, but come on. No one is dropping that type of stuff without making some cool cash with it. And there's 50 Cent who would do anything to witness Diddy fall to his knees. So it's a win-win for 50 Cent and whoever had recorded the video. Anyway, the video getting leaked put Kevin Hart in so much trouble. Initially, he tried to shake it off by consistently making a joke out of it. But later, Kevin realized he had to address the issue directly and stop cutting through corners to make it go away. Kevin posted on his social media that he didn't mean it the way the public was thinking. He mentioned that he and Diddy were just having a good time and keeping each other company. Additionally, Kevin talked about how 50 Cent disappointed him, saying he thought boys will always be boys. Kevin must have meant that he believed 50 Cent was never supposed to leak the footage, since Kevin thought he and 50 Cent were just as good friends as he and Diddy were. Well, we can't blame 50 Cent. Aside from him not being a fan of snitches, he makes sure to expose any secret about Diddy due to their unending feud. Kevin is currently suffering from Diddy's consequence of having beef with 50 Cent. But y'all should know, Diddy doesn't feel the same way 50 Cent does concerning their feud. According to Diddy, in the past, he even finds 50 Cent's actions funny, as he feels 50 Cent is always hating on him because he loves him. Diddy highlighted on the Breakfast Club podcast that he can see through 50 Cent's actions, and he knows he loves him. Diddy mentioned how some people prefer to show their love for a person by acting like they aren't their fans. Okay, Diddy. We can't be sure about that because this has been going on for many years. So back to Kevin and Diddy's leaked video. Kevin is currently getting a truckload of backlash from the public. But luckily for Kevin, he still has a few people on his side to defend him. Kevin's frequent co-star and close friend, Dwayne Johnson, was one of Kevin's friends who spoke on behalf of his integrity, claiming Kevin isn't a bad guy and people are just trying to hate on him for no good reason. Okay, The Rock. Well, the video says otherwise. It may not be much, but at least he stood up for his friend. Can't say Kevin Hart himself could do the same thing for The Rock if it was vice versa. Even Diddy himself came out of hiding to speak on the situation. Diddy had claimed Kevin meant no harm, and they were just having a harmless conversation. But y'all know conversations with Diddy are never harmless, right? There's always a catch. Either the individual is getting caught in a compromising position, or they have to deal with some social media frenzy. As it stands, it seems that it's better to not be close to Diddy at all. In case y'all wondering why Diddy also stood up for Kevin, well, he wouldn't want to make Kevin go down with him. Diddy may be fine losing endorsements, and even getting dethroned from some of his positions, but he wouldn't want Kevin to suffer the same fate. With the compromising video of Diddy and Kevin surfacing online, Kevin's bank accounts are already starting to feel the heat, as social media users rain heavy negative comments on him. His funny personality seems to be taking a nosedive. Kevin is known to be a funny guy, hence his comedian career, but right now, people don't want to hear anything funny Kevin has to say. This means he can't use jokes to promote brands and companies anymore like he always did. And if Kevin will continue being unable to do the job he's paid for, you can bet on it that he's getting fired faster than you expect.
In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him ever getting a standing ovation at any comedy club.
Yeah, Cat Williams discussed how Kevin Hart could be an industry plant, and that's the reason his path to fame and success has been so in Hollywood. Yeah, that's right. But it's still Hollywood. Those executives take business seriously. When a celebrity promotes their brand and it makes substantial profits, well, they would love the celebrity to death. But if debts start piling up and losses are huge, oops, the celebrity will have to deal with their harsh treatment regardless of their relationship. So it is what it is. Kevin may have made his way to the top in Hollywood through the industry gatekeepers, as Cat Williams talked about. But those same people don't like to deal with financial losses. Pushing aside the financial losses, Kevin was also allegedly talking down on some of the industry gatekeepers with Diddy. Before it gets confusing, Diddy is also supposedly one of the industry keepers due to his influence. So maybe Kevin was just trying to get on Diddy's good side for better opportunities? Hollywood is all about whoever knows how to play the game best. Kevin has always tread the fine line of Diddy's sweet side. Probably Kevin knows how ugly it can get if he ever decides to be on Diddy's bad side. The Bad Boy Records CEO doesn't play around with people close to him throwing dirt on his name. Except for 50 Cent, though.
Yeah. And when you Google his name, there's a rumor that pops up that he was Diddy's boy toy.
Oh shit!
Right.
Wait, so this is
so Charlamagne said
it's not true. But I told after he brought up the stuff with you, I said, you know what 50 gonna say when he meets you?
Oh no, I don't know that was going on.
You know,
I can't wait to run into him again.
What you gonna say to him?
Puffy was playing with your booty in Miami.
Only 50 Cent would drag Diddy's name through the mud, and he'd laugh about it. Yeah, that is a little weird. Anyway, Kevin Hart has always played it cool around Diddy. A good example of the scenario playing out on camera was during one of Diddy's house parties, where Kevin was the host.
Yeah, we want to thank you. Come here. Don't sit on the bed at night. No homo. No, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close. But it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it, and you did.
No, I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to.
As much as Diddy tried to avoid getting close to Kevin, with his consistent saying of no homo anytime Kevin got too close to him, Kevin never said anything offensive in return. He just laughed it off every time. Even the time Kevin tried to throw jabs at Diddy, his tone was quite different compared to the way he'd talk if it was The Rock or Mark Wahlberg. So was it that Kevin was just talking to Diddy in that manner out of respect or courtesy? Or he knew he could get in trouble if he was his normal self in Diddy's environment? Well, it seems the latter option is the answer. According to different people that have had close relationships with Diddy, they have mentioned how dangerous Diddy can get on a normal level. not to talk about how heightened his dangerous behavior will be if he gets pissed. So Kevin just rather chill on his good side than mess things up for himself. However, chilling on Diddy's good side has still brought harm to Kevin in an unexpected way. Kevin must have thought that kind of video of him and Diddy would never see the light of day. But surprise, surprise, Kevin! But what made Kevin ultimately unlucky was that the video got leaked to 50 Cent. If it was another celebrity, maybe they wouldn't have cared. But 50 Cent can't do that because his arch enemy is involved in the video. Since the beginning of 2024, things have been rocky in Hollywood, starting from Cat Williams' 3-hour-long appearance on Club Shay Shay to Diddy's unending scandals. Interestingly, Cat had mentioned Kevin and Diddy during the podcast, claiming Diddy is an evildoer and he'd get exposed in 2024. He also mentioned that Kevin isn't who everyone thinks he is. He isn't all about the funny guy aesthetics. And if we looked deeper, we were going to see how corrupt and hypocritical Kevin also is. Well, with what has been happening, Cat was telling the truth, with evidence piling up against Diddy about his wrongdoings in the past every minute, and Kevin getting exposed for being a hypocrite who gossips about other celebrities. We can all agree that Cat knew what he was talking about in January. Things are starting to get intense, as we have to deal with jaw-dropping revelations about Hollywood celebrities every day. The ball is still rolling, and no one knows who's coming next. Any celebrity that has been up to no good in the past will start sourcing for ways to get rid of any evidence against them to avoid getting canceled or losing their jobs. So, do you think Kevin Hart could have meant no harm as he claimed? Or do you think Kevin is just trying to get a safe landing to avoid his time coming to an end in Hollywood? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on celebrity news updates.